So, Alex Russell, welcome back to Torquay United for the Legends Day today. What are your abiding memories of Torquay United? Probably quite a few.
Obviously, the day at Southend, the day we got promoted, the whole feel of the team we had when we were down here. We were just talking about it. We were very lucky. We had some really good players, and it was a great time to sort of be down in Torquay. The town was sort of buzzing a little bit at the time. It was just really good memories, great memories, in fact.
Fans have got plenty of good memories of you in midfield. What are you doing now? Of course, you obviously had a quite a long career after you left Torquay. What are you up to now?
I was coaching for the last sort of 3 or 4 years at Bristol City in the academy, and then last year I had a few jobs. Ended up at Tranmere as first team coach, and then that didn't last very long. And then Oldham for a little spell, and then Southport as assistant manager. But at the end of last season, just sort of falling out of love with football, but just like getting jobs every few months, and it's not what I really wanted. So I'm just the last 5 months of being an estate agent in Bristol. I've got a good friend. I've been working with him, all new, so it's been quite enjoyable.
So you're here with a few teammates today. What was the football like when you were playing at Torquay United? Obviously you had a certain kind of style. What do you remember about that?
I think we had good players. We had a good manager who wanted us to play football. I think Roy Mark had brought in some good players in that little year he was here, and Lever just added to it, and he just gave us a bit of freedom, I think, and luckily we had the players who could play a bit of football, and we played good football. We played on the floor, we're exciting, but you look back and now you realise we actually had good players. So it was, you had Davy Graham up front, Jason Fowler in midfield, Woodsy at the back. They were all good footballers, so it did help, you know what I mean. Little Cuffs, then we had Big Bayo, Constantine. We had some good players, so and they all went on to do quite well, so it just showed that we did have a good team back then.
What are your thoughts on the game today? When's your last game of football?
I was supposed to play yesterday but didn't get on, so I'm a bit gutted. I played Tuesday. I played 90 minutes on Tuesday actually, so I've sort of wanted to stop coaching. I retired at 40, and then 2 years later I've started again, so I'm sort of playing again.
A little bit different to some of the players we're going to see. Wayne Carlisle, 5 years since he played football, so he said.
Yeah, but Wayne was always fit though. He's fiddled, and he doesn't like, he's put no weight on, so I bet he's probably the fittest out there, knowing Wayne. But yeah, lads don't play sometimes, but they don't lose a touch. The second half might be a bit tough when the legs go a little bit, but the pace will slow down, and it's just enjoyable. It's a good day out.
Okay, so Wayne, a move up in career after you left Torquay United, move on to some great things, and Stoke City amongst them. It was a good career for yourself.
Yeah, it was okay. Did okay. Went to Stoke obviously, then Burnley, Doncaster, Southampton. Went over to Greece for a little while. So it's been interesting, and I'm still plugging away part time. But obviously I'm moving into the coaching career now. So I'm at Wigan Athletic in the academy there, looking at the 14s, 15s, and 16-year-olds. So yeah, time for a transition into the next phase from player to coach.
Okay, so what are your memories of playing for Torquay United? Involved in some good teams here.
It was great times, you know. We were talking with Gibbo and the lads last night, saying it's probably a dressing room atmosphere and a team that I'll never see again. I certainly didn't play in another one that had the same sort of atmosphere as that was here. It was fantastic, you know. Some great lads, some great characters, and some good times, you know. Especially in the summer for pre-season when it turned into a holiday time.
So, what are your thoughts on today's game? How are you shaping up yourself?
All right, yeah, I played yesterday, so I'll be a little bit stiff like, but it should be fun. I'm sure Gibbs will be desperate to score and running around shouting at everyone, so if I can, I'll whack him in the first minute or so.
We're here at the Legends Day today, a club that means a lot to you. What are your memories of playing for Torquay United?
Cool, how long have you got? Yeah, it's just obviously a great 2.5 years of my footballing career, and so many sort of high moments, you know, obviously a few lows as well, but the highs massively outweighed the lows, and yeah, just brilliant coming back, and it's fantastic to be back.
What in particular, Damien Davey there, what in particular, the highlight, obviously, I think I know what you're going to say, what's your highlight?
Yeah, obviously, you know, I could always said I could retire happy after scoring the goal at Wembley, and it's the pinnacle of most players' careers, you'd think, if you can manage to do that. So it still gets talked about to this day, and still gets dragged out at school and at home and things. So yeah, obviously that. But there were so many others as well where it was just great moments.
Do you still have the mask?
My nephew has the mask. Yeah, I gave it to him at Wembley, and he's still got it somewhere. So I kept the shirts and everything else, and he kept the mask.
What are you doing at the moment? You still playing?
Playing a little bit, yeah. Assistant manager at Weymouth, with a little bit of playing here and there when I bring myself on, and teaching as well. So a bit of PE teaching as well.
Any more TV appearances lined up?
No, I have applied for a couple, but haven't heard anything yet. So unsuccessful so far.
Okay, Kevin Hill, Torquay United legend, I think it's fair to say.
He is a legend.
So says Wayne Garlow. There's so much to talk about, we haven't got really enough time, but what are your abiding memories of Torquay United Football Club?
I think, as everyone knows, really for me, it's... Yeah, I know he's going to say something. No, obviously, being here for as long as I was, breaking the record, and I've experienced the ups, downs, promotions, relegations. At the end of the day, it's my only professional club, the only club I love. You know what I mean? So, I'll be honest with you, every memory of me was great.
What are you doing at the moment? What have you done after football?
I'm still
in football.
I'm still playing. I'm managing joint manager of Edley Steel Mark Saunders at Exmouth Town. So I'm still playing, still going. So now I'm still involved.
How many appearances is that now?
What, including amateurs? I don't know. That's been a few thousand, I expect. I play Sunday football as well, vets. So I'll keep going.
What was it about your time at Torquay United that made you such an effective player? What do you think? Would you put it down to?
I just think it was my enthusiasm and I loved it. I knew that, to be honest truth, there was better players than me, skilled players, but I was good at was my fitness in the air, energy, and what I could do to bring to the team. I just worked on the bits that I knew I was good at. So.
Yeah. And the club has been in better form. What do the players do? What do we need to get back on track, do you think?
I just think they've got to, like Nico's done, be patient. Obviously it's a bit down there. I like to win. Obviously the fans are back and you know it's a tough situation. It's hard to get players, especially get them in the money situation, getting down the country to get the best players. Like you said, he's trying to get a few locals, which might help. Look at me. I come from Torrent, Everton, Afton, whatever, but I was cost nothing. I spent wages over the year was nothing. So if he finds a cut one or two like me, hopefully he does, and the club stay up.
Two of your previous teams playing today. You just finished. How was the game?
Oh, I loved it. It's lovely to come back. Nice to be asked by Plymouth and Torquay to play for both sides. So I enjoyed my time immensely at both clubs. So yeah, it's an absolute privilege to be back here today.
I mean, your face brings back so many good memories, and your presence here. What do you remember about your time at Torquay?
Just a lot of fantastic lads, great club. I think the year I had here was absolutely phenomenal. Probably the best I played, but that was only done. That was only done because of the players that were around me. To be fair, so yeah, really good times. Great memories.
So I remember you and Addy Gurney on the wing back system. That was really successful for Torquay at that time, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I think between me and Gurns, got 20 goals that season. I think the other centre halves popped in with another 10. So I think there was from the back five there was 30 odd goals that season. So I think it's unheard of really. But you know, it's great to be on the same pitch with Gurns again. You know, and yeah, some great players.
And what are you up to nowadays? What do you?
I run a recruitment agency in Great Yarmouth. Live in London, but work over in Norfolk. So I've got a couple of businesses now that I run. So the brains have had to move from the feet up to the head now, which I didn't really think I had. But no, yeah, I'm 43 now, so we're cracking on. So it's nice to still be able to play a little bit anyway.
And how was the game for you?
Lovely, yeah, great. Yeah, just obviously a few of the boys. We had a couple of meetings on Friday and Saturday night out in Torquay. So yeah, a little bit rough today, but a pleasure to be out there.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
No worries, thank you.